Getting CB.
Hello, and welcome to this week's CBN production. I'm Grant Washburn. On the show today, I'll bring you some updates on St. Louis and Chaminade sports.
I'm Ben Niehaus with your outside news, and I will be telling you about an exclusive interview with Coach T.
And I'm Chella Cermelli, bringing you your Chaminade news, as well as details about the drama department's latest performance, The Drowsy Chaperone, and an exclusive interview with one of the directors.
First, in outside news, the presidential race is heating up after a recent debate between current President Barack Obama and Republican nomination Mitt Romney. Both candidates mentioned the U.S. relation with Syria. President Obama mentioned that the U.S. is against the idea of Syria supplying themselves with heavy tanks, missiles, jets, and helicopters. He now is primarily focused on ending wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, and does not want to start one with Syria. Romney, on the other hand, said that he would work with our partners to identify and organize those members of the opposition who share our values and ensure they obtain the arms they need to defeat Assad's tanks, helicopters, and fighter jets. Also in world news, a landslide in Peru occurred on Wednesday due to heavy rains. Reportedly, at least 10 houses and a bridge have been destroyed as Peru's officials send and aid and investigate the incident. Now over to Cello for your Chaminade news.
Fourth, Chaminade will host an open house for prospective families looking at Chaminade. Families will tour the campus, talking to administrators, coaches, and teachers to see what Chaminade is really like. In other news, Jason Tatum is one of only 46 student-athletes invited to the USA Basketball Men's National Development Team in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Up next, we have an interview with Chaminade's own Mr. Novak talking about the drama department's latest performance, The Drowsy Chaperone. Alright, we're here live on set of The Drowsy Chaperone, the operations director, Mr. Novak, and he was lucky enough to give us an interview, and we've got some questions for him. This is the second year of being able to use Skip for some of your plays. Talk about some of the advantages of the new facility.
Sure. Compared to Jurgens, where they used to do performances, this venue has...
Hi, I'm Trey Collins from My House, and we'll be back with our CBN broadcast shortly. Go My House.
Welcome back. In St. Louis sports news, the Cardinals recovered from a loss on Sunday, 6-1 to the San Francisco Giants. Also, the Rams lost at home to the Green Bay Packers, 30-20. In Chaminade sports news, the varsity soccer team beat SLU at home this Saturday, 1-0, in overtime, with Ryan Fagan scoring the game-winning goal. The team successfully rebounded after a 3-1 loss earlier in the season to SLU. The soccer team also beat Dominic, the number 1 small school in the state, 2-1, with Tommy Barlow scoring the game-winning goal. Also, the varsity football team comes out of their game with Poplar Bluff on Friday with a win 14-7 as the last regular season game. Also, the cross-country team ran this Saturday at districts. It was a tough run for the team because their captain, Connor Welby, was not running. We'll return to our CBN broadcast right after this.
We'll be back in just a few minutes with your news highlights recorded at Chaminade's very own Skip Beer Center.
Welcome back. Up next we have a story on Chaminade's own Coach T. The long-standing varsity football coach at Chaminade, Coach Taylor, is retiring from coaching after his 16th season. When we spoke to Coach T, he mentioned that this is one of his best defensive teams he has ever coached, and he's enjoyed coaching these guys a lot. He said that because of his time here at Chaminade, he has mellowed a lot. We all like to thank Coach T for all of his 16 years here at Chaminade. Thanks, Coach. We'd like to thank you for watching this week's CBN broadcast. Have a nice day. We are Chaminade.